Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry.
He caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
One, two, three, four, five.
What is that?
Ammonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head. He's a penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? And you got one round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there. We're really fucking impressed. Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
Easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years, are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right, that's why we're here, to get the gold medal. Now go get him, kid! Come on, I want
What a challenge for Andre Bishop as round one is underway. Nobody over the course of the past 9 years has been able to conquer.
He is not in good shape. There it is! And a big punch connects and floors him here in round one.
And not what you expected. His opponent usually not a quick starter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Savone's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Hooking to the body. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Little double jab to the head.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. He's punching away even though he's been stunned. Big shot he just scored with. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
2, 3.
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight.
Good looking right hand after he got hit.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Go get him!
Joel Savone's combination punching is working well here.
What a demolishing hook by Andre Bishop.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting... Oh, that's gotta hurt. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
So the Cuban sensation Joel Savone does it again.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway.
Good double jab by Andre Bishop. Teddy, I find it unrealistic that this guy's got much of a chance against this power puncher.
Hey, that doesn't make you Nostradamus there, Joe.
Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against the power?
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Look at that. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him what he got.
What a big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Joel Savone's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Turns over that hook upstairs. Savone's left working well that time. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
How you doing? You okay? I need you to use your feet. Move around the ring. You got that? Okay, let's go.
Throw that in. I got more. Throw them in there. You can't let this guy throw first. He can't be first. When he throws first, he's able to set that power shot up. I need you to keep moving. Stay on your feet for him.
Stay away from the powerhouse, okay? Keep circling away from that powerhouse. I need you to keep...
Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath. Relax. I got more. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
A new round underway here. Savone's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive call like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Well, the 9-time gold medalist Joel Savone has not been in a position like this often. Andre Bishop has built up a big lead.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be, because he's always been in shape before. You look at his body.
Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Andre Bishop's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Good job with 3 flush punches by Andre Bishop. Scored well with that right hand to the body. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Savone so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Bishop's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. I really like what Andre Bishop is doing here. He's scoring well against the veteran Savone. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good combination punch. Solid. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Big drama, big finish for Andre Bishop, taking the gold medal at these World Amateur Games with a spectacular knockout of the Cuban Joel Savone.
Andre, how does it feel to be named fighter of the games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
game,
baby.
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby. Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop. I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor just being...
Hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop, what? It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won fighter of the games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games, period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
Remember what we talked about. Come on, explode those shoulders. I want to see some... Keep that shit faster, faster.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad.
You've been listening to this stupid old man.
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much-heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now. Everybody in this arena has been looking forward to this moment, the opening moments of Andre Bishop's pro career. So much hype, so many expectations. Stands opposite Lucius Palmer right now. Of course, all that hype built on the good power punch. The right hand landed. Did you see that? Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? Nice work, the left hand to the head. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. Resourceful hook by Andre Bishop. Blocking that punch, very good defense by Palmer. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through round number one. Blocks the headshot. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go. This is a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
He returns the beautiful game. Oh, and there you go. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 3, 4, 5.
Palmer's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Palmer's the target of a hook. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his... And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? How does it get better than that to start your pro debut? Andre Bishop knocks out Lucius Palmer.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
Sure, kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm going to be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm going to be disappointed. Got it, kid? I want to see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. From the State Palace Theater in New Orleans, Louisiana, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. Andre Bishop and Mike Walker set to square off. For the official introductions, we send it up to the ring. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Mike Walker, big shot early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. Walker's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Oh! And banging away he goes. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do.
Wow! Walker's not gonna hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. This one's going down as a TKO loss for him, Teddy.
He didn't have an answer to the right hand from the first round to the last one.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Ladies and gentlemen. At 2-0, the young upstart Andre Bishop is getting a lot of attention, and he has ours tonight. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We welcome you to this night of boxing here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans. Bishop looks to start his pro career 3-0 as he takes on Wilfred Rosario.
Bishop. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Wilfred Rosario.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a big shot. The left crashed home. Wow! Big body shot floors him. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
Is that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Will Keyshawn Hayes be able to stop the Andre Bishop Express? Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We welcome you to Atlantic City's Boardwalk Hall to see if Bishop can move his mark to 4-0 as he faces Keyshawn Hayes.
His adversary, by way of Newark, Keyshawn Hayes.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Here we go. Round number 1, scheduled for 6.
Hey!
Andre Bishop's defense now dazzling as Hayes is having trouble landing that left hook. Looks to the head. Oh! Oh, he's got to beat the count of 10 here. Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Big shot there. Up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Andre Bishop's the kind of... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up...
Wow. And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is, he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring.
Ladies and
Hayes is going to be looking for some proper perspective on this night. Let's hear from you as he's a TKO victim.
Well, he has to decide whether or not he wants to go forward in his career. And if he decides yes, then he has to get a lot more serious about this business.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is a hot rising prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Well, everything he's done throughout his career, from the amateurs to this moment now, have prepared him for this moment.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Finish with the hook.
Oh, and a two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Comes with the right. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs.
Don't let him get to you.
Left hook, right uppercut, both hit the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Stand on the outside.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. That's a clean shot, able to get in. Big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. Little head knocking with that right hand. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Andre Bishop's cornermen did a really good job. Big left hand. Here in round number 2, you get the sense that Andre Bishop really wants to impress. Look at this offensive surge he's putting forth. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
Keep working the body.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Wow, is he defensively sound. Boy, unable to get away from those punches. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Here in round number 2, Andre Bishop's really opening up. It is bombs away. He got hit, but he sends it right back. There it is! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity for him to catch his opponent coming in a little reckless.
And just like that, things turn around. A back-and-forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well.
Nice work. Good job, Enoch. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses.
All right, relax. Relax. You're leaving yourself open. You're throwing your punches.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Andre Bishop's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit.
How about that left right there? Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Solid right hand lands. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. More than one punch downstairs, that could be damaging. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Good combination to the body. There's that overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there. Land the right hand. Scores with the combo. That's a huge left he just scored with. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, they have...
Oh, and a big right hand lands. Bishop's gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. Oh, what a power punch by Andre Bishop. Bishop's not, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
What did I tell you? You need to keep the pressure up with this guy. He's going to get weaker as this goes on, but you need to keep the pressure up.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move.
Here we go with the fourth round. Bishop's corner was giving him a lot of encouragement after. Big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Yeah!
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's Boxing Club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on. Remember now, the professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Dre. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man, you understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head. That's what I'm talking about, baby. It'll be.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just had a fight, he ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems. Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go. I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer.
Listen for the bell, man. Relax, Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco.
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre, I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym. Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here seeing me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have. I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. The shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Yeah, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre, what you doing?
Raymond, get out of the ring.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
You wanted to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 6 rounds of heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
His adversary, from Obregon, Antonio Chavez.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Well, you tell me. You know what both of these guys bring to the table. You see them in front of you. This fight's going to go the distance?
No, I think it's kind of like walking outside your house and you see those dark storm clouds. You know it's going to rain. It's going to rain.
Chavez is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
We overheard. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, Get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Able to dismiss it. Look at that. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Andre Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican Raul Castillo.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
So round 1 is underway between Bishop and Castillo. We'll give you something to look for. What a big shot. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Andre Bishop, when he was in his prime, he always had a very good left hand as a middleweight. Now he's showing he can do some damage with it as a heavyweight. Oh, good exchange there.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
This is typical Raul Castillo, scoring well to the body. Andre Bishop is hurting. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy, a power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
Able to cover up that gut. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him.
Don't stand in front of this guy, okay? I want you to...
All right, breathe, deep breath, get some water. Good, you're okay. Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a white punch and it touched you. Right?
Castillo's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up. but he looks to be steady on his feet here. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Castillo. A crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
You got this one.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. I was talking to the corner of Andre Bishop earlier today. Solid. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Did you see that? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Let's see if Andre Bishop gets after his opponent in a weakened state right here. He doesn't look clear-headed. I think Andre's going to get right after him. Castillo's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Castillo. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Andre Bishop's inability to defend himself well in that last round was costly, and trainer Gus Carisi is trying to correct that mistake.
Exactly, and this is where somebody outside the ring who's calmer, who's not fighting, can see something and give advice that a fighter does not know, that a fighter cannot see.
You can do this. You can do this. I need another round.
Bishop's grasping at straws at this point right now. He has not had an answer for his opponent all night long. Surprised he did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop, but right now, I don't like the way he looks in terms of his condition.
It looks like he's slowing down a little bit. And you got to wonder if it's a little mental, too. You got a little discouraged that his opponent...
Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
All that battering, body punching all night long. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the pick. Raul Castillo's been hurt by that shot. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Matchup tonight, power puncher against a guy who's well-conditioned. Now, early on, what do you look for in a matchup like that?
You want to make sure that if you're with the power puncher...
And yet another
big shot comes in. Down he goes. He went down.
1, 2, 3.
Down, but not out. Bishop gets up on his feet.
Right now, what he has to do is he has to kill a little bit of time. He's got to move his head. He's got to be defensive-minded, clear those cobwebs a little bit, then think about winning the round later.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging, big shot.
Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
3, 4, 5.
Castillo's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Raul Castillo is putting money in the bank here. Andre Bishop is eating these body shots. That'll slow him down later.
Oh, what kind of punching is this? I mean, he's got nothing on these shots. He's so hurt.
You know, his natural...
And banging away he goes. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
You go in there and box with this guy, you're gonna get hit. Your defense is nice and tight, okay?
Start of a new round. Bishop's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom.
Finish with a hook. That's it. Great combo.
Lands the left after setting it up with the jab. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a... Wow! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4,
Get up.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stand up. Stand up. Get up.
The body punches were too much.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to... He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him solid. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Castillo's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle.
Oh! He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
So the hometown favorite is knocked out tonight. The American Andre Bishop gets a knockout victory here in Mexico City against Raul Castillo.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart. Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Here's what you should be looking for here at the start of round number 2. How much is Andre Bishop using that right hand? Because it appeared that he severely injured it, if not broke it there in that first round.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And you can see Andre Bishop in pain after throwing that right hand. That's a non-factor against Meldrick Johnson. And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right hand power we're used to seeing. That was a fine block by Johnson. He's
committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by throwing the right hand the way he just did. Meldrick Johnson's big shot there. He is down on the floor after taking that shot.
And there's a lot of time left in the round.
Johnson's now getting back up off the canvas. He comes back with the left hand again. So Andre Bishop throws a right hand there, but it's actually more damaging to him than to Meldrick Johnson.
Calm down now. Just calm down. Just breathe. Breathe. I need another round from you. I need you to be busy this round, all right? He caught you with your hands down. Let's box smart and not get caught. Box.
Johnson's got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. If Meldrick Johnson can see as easily as what we can see, then he knows Bishop is struggling just to win. Wow, a big punch just cracked. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Johnson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
And now another left. Good fighting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop.
Okay. Good. Deep breath now. You gotta give me one more round. Gotta watch the water. Give me one more round. You can do it.
Bishop's reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Scores big with the hook to the head. Good job with another left hand. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop, he's been working hard on that jab, has Bishop, and here he's putting it to good use.
Bishop's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Cus D'Amato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
Good left hand by Andre Bishop.
Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson.
You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching. A stinging uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. Andre Bishop showing his superiority in that last round. That was an easy 3 minutes for him, and he's got momentum.
Yeah, what I like about him is we know that he has good ability, speed, power, but he also has the technique. That is the car that's going to drive the ability to where he wants to go.
You're throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good?
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay.
Johnson's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Trying to chop that wood with that hook to the body.
There's another left hand from him. Andre Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Fires off that hook.
What a forceful hook by Andre Bishop.
Doubles up the jab to the head.
Focus.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Johnson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Well-placed hook.
Keep working the
Little
body.
volume punching to the body there. An accurate left by Andre Bishop. Good defense, just covering up down low. Digging in with a left to the gut. And round 5 comes to an end.
Nice movement out there. Keep that up. Keep moving. Nice and relaxed. You're in control. Just keep that up. Stay away from those ropes.
As this fight continues, it's becoming obvious that Bishop is actually comfortable winning this fight just with that left hand. This is impressive stuff. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
What a good headshot. The hook landed by Meldrick Johnson. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Johnson's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks, because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Body shot, left hand. Bishop's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tool because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
A snapping hook by Meldrick Johnson. Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain. Andre Bishop, even more adversity for him to overcome here. Now, some blood coming from his mouth. Excellent hook by Andre Bishop. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Johnson. Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
Deep breaths now. Keep it up, just like that. Use your feet.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Andre Bishop's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there.
Big, big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Hurry, get up!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on.
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. He comes back with the left hand again.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Bishop's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. And there's the left hand working well for him again. And this round comes to an end.
You can do it. You can recoup from that knockdown. Let's do it.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. There's an excellent combination by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this to counter this, and that's going to be controlling range and timing because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Meldrick Johnson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. On the mark with that hook by Andre Bishop. Good job with the old 1-2 by Johnson. A big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Solid left hand to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Comes across with a hook up top. Bishop's able to land a nice clean left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Good accurate hook by Andre Bishop. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring. Bishop's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they cut me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I'm about to grind down like a Zion.
Stewart's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, home to our heavyweight fight tonight between Andre Bishop and Reggie Stewart. Of course, Bishop has been labeled the comeback kid. Now trying to make a go of it as a heavyweight, the former middleweight, fast-rising prospect hurt his right hand in his last fight against Meldrick Johnson. Now he's back, and trainer Gus Carisi is not worried, telling anybody who would listen, Andre Bishop is in a... There it is! Wow, crushing blow upstairs.
Let's go, set up! 2, 3,
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Big, big shot he just scored with. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine. An impressive knockout victory with that right mitt. He takes care of Reggie Stewart in spectacular fashion.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight Cooper.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Round number one between Bishop and Cooper. Of course, Bishop has all the career momentum with the victories at heavyweight against Castillo and Johnson, and most recently against Reggie Stewart. Way to block there. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Blocks away that headshot. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Bishop with a good shot to Cooper's body.
He's an inside fighter. He's going to have to keep those elbows a little tighter.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight. And the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now the corner has to do their work. But the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning this round so much. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the cornerman did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good jab by Cooper. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cooper. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here.
Uppercut. Uppercut!
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Keep your head moving.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Great combination from Bishop.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into them without throwing a punch. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches. I want to see combos.
And round number 3 is underway. Bishop's got a little hop in his step as he's ready to start this round. Scoring with the right hand by Andre Bishop. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Bishop's put forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Bishop snapping that jab. A little head hunting right back to it.
Get after him!
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Dwight Cooper. Able to land the hook. Oh, what a left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's gonna try to survive it. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances.
More and more punishment is being doled out. Cooper's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
Now listen, you two are live punching.
Good by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Good-looking uppercut that time. Andre Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Bishop's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Right to the head with that right. Look at that. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Cooper's gonna keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. What a big shot. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Dwight Cooper probably thought he had everything going his way early, but it is Andre Bishop standing tall with a knockout victory.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. This should be a very interesting one tonight. 10-round heavyweight fight between 8th-ranked Kobe Nichols and the upstart, the comebacking Andre Bishop.
Well, back in the 1900s, the early 1900s, the 1920s, the 1930s, all those great fighters, they used to move up in weight from lightweight to middleweight to heavyweight, and they used to beat bigger guys. Why? They were faster, they were smarter. Bishop gets a chance to show that he's one of those guys.
Nichols is on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here. Start of round number 1 should be a very good fight here between the unbeaten Andre Bishop and the veteran heavyweight Kobe Nichols.
Keep your punches high.
A headshot blocked.
Keep it clean now. Stop.
Power puncher facing a high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard his body so that the power puncher isn't targeting him?
Well, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay low.
That is hard to believe right there. It seemed to be a clean body shot, but yet the referee is deducting a point for a low blow against him. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Watch your punches.
That's it.
Doubles up the jab. Solid. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now.
Hey, something's wrong here. The referee is now deducting a second point for Andre Bishop for a low blow with what looked to be a perfectly fine body shot. He is swinging for the fences trying to get his man after being hurt himself. And you can see the effect. Nichols is tagged. Momentum has shifted. Well, a lot of people were looking.
Shots are low, guys.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition. For giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Bishop's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round. And did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Nichols is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out.
Oh, and there you go. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
Nichols' corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. And once again, Andre Bishop is docked a point for a low blow. It seemed like a clean body shot.
He is staggered and stumbling. Nichols has been stunned. Oh! And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is, he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring.
So the ref says that he has seen enough. Nichols is a TKO victim.
The right call, as far as I'm concerned, the only call.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else, never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
I'm thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this place? It's not gonna do us any good to worry about it. I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
So here we go. We welcome you to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas for one of the more unique and much anticipated heavyweight fights. Brother against brother, a story as old as time now plays out in a heavyweight eliminator as the older brother, Andre Bishop, faces his younger brother, Raymond Bishop. These men have been estranged and at odds with each other. Now they settle it opposite each other in the ring. Raymond Bishop's assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see.
Okay, guys, We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
This isn't their backyard. This isn't a pillow fight. This is brother versus brother for all the marbles. A chance to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. Round number 1 underway.
Woo! Up in there.
He is not in good shape. He could be out. Wow!
Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's got to do is stay away from that right hand. Right to the belt line. Scores up top with a left. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
Take it off.
Andre Bishop just, wow. Bishop is down. Can he get up?
2, 3, 4. Come on, get to your feet. 6, 7, 8. Let's go.
Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother, but he's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a...
Oh! Wow, Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got...
1,
Fight's over. Stay there.
You all right, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
We are glad to be here with you. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Tonight, Isaac Frost puts the belt up against Raymond Bishop. Of course, Frost, one of the most intimidating forces in the sport, a pure power puncher, Teddy, if there ever was one.
Yeah, Bishop's going to have to go back and look at some of those Ali Liston tapes. You know, Frost is kind of like a Liston, very intimidating, very strong. Bishop's going to have to do the same thing Ali did in beating Liston. Not be intimidated by him, go out there, show him who the boss is, but at the same time, stay away, be smart.
Isaac Frost so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
Introducing first, hailing out of Philadelphia, Raymond Big Bishop. And fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
The two titans collide here. The heavyweight champion Isaac Frost under, and yet another big shot comes in. Perfectly executed combination. Raymond Bishop's down. He's going to have to beat the count. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. An ugly situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please.
Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen.
Even though both fighters wanted it, even though the public wanted it, and even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. Now, we know Raymond Bishop, a fine boxer, a fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce E.L. McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
Good evening and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada for this heavyweight championship fight. Tonight, from the MGM Grand on the Vegas Strip, heavyweight champion Isaac Frost looks to defend his belt against Andre Bishop. Of course, Andre Bishop, once a middleweight prospect, the much smaller man now as a comebacking heavyweight. But he is full of revenge, looking to avenge his brother Raymond's loss to Isaac Frost. Teddy, emotions running high.
Emotions that must be controlled. You know, you want to get after somebody, you think about boxing, you think about maybe getting angry, going and hitting what you're angry at. You get angry in this business, you get hit more. So it's going to be the job of Bishop and his people to make sure they control those emotions all night long.
Isaac Frost got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger, Andre Bishop. And now, fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing? Sorry.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You seen what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
Got it, Gus.
Underway in a much anticipated round one. Keep in mind what happened the last time Isaac Frost was in the ring with a Bishop. That was baby Bishop, Andre's brother. Now Andre seeks to avenge that brutal beating of his brother.
Hey, you gotta do that. Come on, let's go.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Wow! And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he can still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
We've sat through thousands and thousands of fights together ringside, and sometimes you can tell just from the start, like a fight like this, of what you're going to see down the road.
And what you're not going to see. You're not going to see a lot of guys running. You're not going to see a lot of defense. You're going to see two guys coming and letting it all lay out.
Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes along?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching him all night, and he's never going to find him.
Last 10 seconds. Watch out, Andre. Here comes the champ, just as he did against Baby Bishop. Now applying a lot of pressure and an offensive attack against Andre Bishop is Frost.
Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. Tighten your...
Just like that, Isaac. Just like that. This kid Bishop ain't felt this kind of power. You got that? He doesn't know it.
Something about Isaac Frost. He just knows how to get after it early on. The good news for Andre Bishop is he survived the first round. Remember, his brother didn't do that against Isaac Frost. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's... Wow! Down goes Bishop. Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Halfway through round number 2. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Andre Bishop's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Frost putting forth a great combination there. Nice block by Andre Bishop. Hits him in the mug with the right. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And another jab comes in.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds. Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
I got it. Pound that body.
Good man.
start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked out numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th.
Oh! Down goes Andre Bishop. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Work the body.
And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. Wow, what an uppercut. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Frost's right hand scores well that time. There he is, working the body. Good solid uppercut from Isaac Frost, wasn't it?
Keep moving, champ. Stick and move, that motherfucker. Keep pushing.
Frost showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Frost scoring with that right hand. Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop.
Nice. Work the body all night long, Andre. He doesn't like the body punch. You can see that. Let's double on the body, okay? I want to see more of it.
All right, all right. Nice work. Nice work. Just like that, Isaac. Just like that. Keep sticking that jab and setting up the power shot. You got that? I want you to keep popping that fucking jab in this guy's face all night long. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more, right?
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics.
Bishop is hurt. Oh, Bishop took some serious damage right there.
Now you got to wonder whether or not he knows how to survive.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. He's going right after it. Opening up with power punches early in this fight, Teddy.
Yeah, exactly. And no surprise here because that is what he does.
Wow, nice. Wow! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Come on, get to your feet. Let's go, get up.
And it's over. Look at this. Bishop.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds. Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
I got it. Pound that body.
Good man.
And round number 3 is underway. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Parries that punch away. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it. Flush right hand to the body. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
Oh, what an uppercut. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Big uppercut right on the mark. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Please, Andre. Body to the body. Trust me, this guy does not like body. You need to keep working with hooks to the body.
Okay, Isaac, listen, if you set up against the ropes, he's gonna bang the body. That's all he's got. So I need you to look out for that and not give this kid a chance to even get off, all right? Let's beat this kid to the punch. Don't fight his fight.
With the 4th round. Isaac Frost come off the stool for this round, and I like the way he looks. Wow, a big punch, just wow. And Bishop goes down.
Hey, Frost, you suck!
Is over. Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight. Comes up short.
Joe, it reminds me of reading that great novel, The Old Man and the Sea. You don't get too many chances to get that great